everyone, welcome back to a new video. My name is Marit. If you've never been here before, I hope you feel welcome. So, today I am going to talk to you about the book Ready Player One by Ernest Cline, and then the movie based on the book, and the sequel to the book Ready Player Two. This video does contain spoilers. I hope my dumbass will remind myself to put this at the front of the video and not now, so I mean, I haven't spoiled anything yet, so we'll see. This video does contain spoilers for Ready Player One, both movie and book, and for Ready Player Two, because I have got some tea. I have got some feelings about this, and those contain spoilers. Alright, so the Pac-Man game came out for Switch, and that made me think of Ready Player One, because at one point the main character plays a perfect game of Pac-Man, and that gives him an extra life or something in a video game. So I re-listened to the audiobook. Let me fill you in on the book first. So, this big guy, James Halliday, he and a friend made The Oasis, which is a very, very, very big virtual reality game. I think you could compare it to Minecraft, but like times 1 million. And everyone basically lives in the Oasis. The game is called The Oasis. And then the guy dies, and a video is released where he tells the world he hid an Easter egg in the game, and the first person to get 3 keys that open 3 doors will find the Easter egg and will inherit everything he owns. So including the game, include everything. And the main character, obviously, is going to look for the Easter egg. I mean, we can... Big spoiler, but I think we all know that he will also win, because why the fuck else would he be the main character? Let's be real. But yeah, I really enjoyed the book Ready Player One, because the narrator was good, but that's not the main point. I enjoyed it. There was a good plot, the characters were likable, everything. And I think it was a bit predictable, because, you know, what I just said. Why else would he be the main character if he wouldn't get the Easter egg? It's not the kind of book that would not do that, you know? But I really enjoyed it. And then came the movie. And they changed the entire plot. I mean, it was still about an Easter egg, but the characters were different. The start of the movie was different than from the book. The things they had to do to get the keys and the portals and the Easter egg were different. I just hated that fucking movie. Because there was a whole plot about the main character falling in love with one character, and he was best friends with another character. And his best friend turned out, in the end of the book, it turned out to be a woman. A black woman, and she chose for a male white avatar to mask the minority that she was part of. I mean, I don't want to be racist or anything, so please correct me if I say dumb things. But yeah, and then in the movie, he's just a big ogre or something. And in the movie, the character that our main character falls in love, the main character, he's called Wade. His best friend is H, spelled A-E-C-H, but pronounced H. And then he falls in love with this character. Her username is Artemis, with a 3 instead of an E, and her real name is Samantha. But Samantha, in the book, her avatar is exactly the same as she looks in real life, except that she has a birthmark in real life, and her avatar hasn't. And in the movie, she has pink hair and some bullshit. It's just, I really don't like how they portrayed the movie. And then came the sequel. And the sequel was written with a sequel movie in mind. You just sense it, and it doesn't make for a good story. Like, I know. If your book gets a movie, you write another book with hoping that there will be another movie. But you don't write the scenes for the movie, you write a book. And this book was written for movie scenes. And it was so weird. So, Wade, he wins the Easter egg, he gets the Oasis, everything, blah blah blah. And then the maker of the Oasis, the James Halliday guy, he leaves him a message that they made some kind of new software that can make you experience virtual reality. So you don't just wear the VR glasses and a haptic suit, you just wear the helmet thingy and then you experience it. Like you can taste, you can feel, you can everything. And then they release it into the Oasis. And then there's another quest. And the quest this time is to get 7 shards of the Siren Soul. And that is the soul of the wife of the guy that he created the Oasis with. So you have James Halliday and you have Ogden Morrow. He's a great guy. He was co-owner of the Oasis, co-creator, whatever, and he got married to Kira. And James Halliday was madly in love with Kira, but he could never get her, so he did the one dick thing. He invented the virtual reality thing that can make you experience other people's memories, and he copied her conscience, so he could make a virtual copy of her so he could date her too. Because what else would you do? And yeah, the story was captivating very, very much. I hated it, but I was so invested. Yeah, so the very special virtual reality thing, you could do that, but you can only do it for 12 hours in one day, and then you have to take a rest period of 12 hours, or else you will get synaptic overload syndrome. I don't know. Basically, your brains are fried and you die. But then comes the avatar of James Halliday, Anorak. And he is a virtual copy of his conscience, but James Halliday messed with it, so he becomes fucked up. He basically installs a software bug into the new software update of the helmet thingy, so that he captures everything of everyone inside the Oasis. They cannot log out, so they will get the synaptic overload, the brains fried, they'll die. And he uses that to force Wade to get the Siren Soul, because he wants to date his fucking best friend's deceased wife. Because what else would you do? So, that isn't even the bad. It's, it builds suspense. That's a good thing. But at the end, they find it. They find the software you can use to place digital copies of people in the Oasis, so you can basically revive the dead if they copy their brains. And then, at the end, the thing they use it for is to send a copy of Wade and Samantha and Ogden Morrow and Kira to fucking space so they can be together forever. Ooh fucking woo. All the suspense built. There was a whole scene where they had to fight 7 copies of the artist formerly known as Prince. They had to fight ogres and deadly creatures in Middle Earth, and there was a whole so much suspense, so much fucking death to be together forever and send a copy of yourself into space? What the fuck? Worst fucking book ending I have ever read. And the book shouldn't have been written, let's be clear about that, but it was captivating, and then it all built up to an uwu moment. Like, so, I don't know if I was building up to anything, but I have decided my advice is to definitely read Ready Player One, But do not watch the movie and do not read Ready Player 2 because that is a waste of your time. Ready Player 1, 10 out of 10, great book, great story, great closed ending. Do not read the sequel. Do not watch the movie. Nothing. Just the one book. And with that, it's time to close down this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a like. If you like me, subscribe. And I hope to see you in the next video where I hope to be a little less salty. Bye, guys.